Yo, I know what you're here for. Let's get to that sports talk, baby. Oh my goodness, look, I got a fucking spider on my goddamn hat. Look at this shit, babe. Look at this shit. Fucking camera came on. I got a spider right on my goddamn head. God damn. God damn. Stomp on him. Yo, chat. What's going on, chat, man? It's a lot going on. We ain't been on here in a minute. And we got some news today. Jonathan Allen, just broke some news. Jonathan Allen the team has let him know that they will be seeking a trade. He will be seeking a trade. Well, they let him know that he needs to go seek a trade because we're letting that nigga go. It doesn't matter what we're going to do. We were going to end up releasing him or we were going to end up trading him. And he had no guaranteed money on his deal. Here's his contract right here. And it's really a mad thing, y'all. It's really a mad thing. He at 20, it will open 17 million in cap space if he had no guaranteed money left. With $15 million left on his contract, he tore his pec. You know what I'm saying? And I will go for both players because Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen, bro, they both been a little shaky, bro. And they're one of the final guys left from that Ron Rivera era, from that abysmal Dan Snyder era to the you know what it is. You feel me? You're a real Washington fan. That's some of the and some not Terry became great. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get everything wrong back then with Dan Snyder and Ron Rivera. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan Allen, he had went to 2 Pro Bowls. Deron Payne, they played great on their rookie deals. They were playing for their contract. But as of lately, we didn't put $90 million on one of these niggas, and then we put another 75 with 30 million guaranteed to another one of these niggas. So they've been costing us some serious money, and here's his contract right here. 72 million, 4 years, average salary $18 million, and he signed for $30 million up front. It opens up 17 million. And you remember, we just got a bump in the cap space. I think another 22 million or something in cap space, and we already have the third in cap space in the league. So we're trying to have everything to work with. We're trying to bring in a lot of players, and Jonathan Allen, he opens up more money so we can bring in some of these more high caliber players. My fault, y'all can't even see some of the numbers here. If you didn't see the contract earlier while I was talking, you probably could see the contract now as of right there. Terms right there. So this is Jonathan Allen's contract. Rob's contract. 30 million was his signing bonus. So we gave this guy 30 million. He hasn't done shit since we gave him this contract. He hit a Zeke. It's a lot of these niggas in the league hitting Ezekiel Elliott, bro. You get this signing bonus, you get this money. We done paid you all the goddamn money because you was playing good shit as a rookie. And then we give you a bag, and then you're not shit at all. We don't know if it was the money. We don't know if it was your diet. And I don't want to disrespect Jonathan Allen. I don't want to put him out there like that because he's one of those guys, like, you really wanted him to win for real. Like, you really wanted him to win because he done went through so much bad shit. He went through quarterback after quarterback. He went through terrible defense after terrible offense, after terrible coaching staff, after terrible ownership. He done been through it all. So he's seen the lowest of the lows. And we all remember the video. And people, I'm going to type this up, and people might know what I'm talking about. Tired of losing. Ooh, wait. You remember the infamous video from Jonathan Allen? If it's on Twitter, Twitter has it. I put right here, chat.
What's the evaluation like after a loss like that?
They whooped our ass. Plain and simple. I think it's just like focus on our attempts and creating holes that are too fucking tired of this shit. Fucking tired of this bullshit. It's been 7 fucking years of the same shit. Tired of this shit.
What can you do now going forward to get it turned around?
Get our minds right and get ready to play. They whooped our ass. Plain and simple. Got to be better.
That's the shit that Jonathan Allen and them boys was going through, bro. That's the shit that they was going through. So Jonathan Allen, I am sad for you that you have to miss such a great season, because you got to lose some to gain some. You're not going to keep them all. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, some of your best players that you thought were great on a bad team, because we were a bad team, they start to flail away. You know what I'm saying? That's just going to happen when you're a franchise. Shit has to grow. Eventually, guys get old. Eventually, guys want more money. Eventually, business just doesn't work out. So it doesn't come to every single player. It doesn't come to every single person that you just going to be on a franchise and you're going to play there until you retire. Yes, at one point, you would have thought Jonathan Allen was one of those type of guys. I thought Trent Williams was. I thought Trent Williams was one of those guys that was going to be with us and he was going to retire with us. And if you're a real Washington fan, really a real diehard Redskins fan, Commanders fan, you know in your heart of hearts, you thought Trent Williams was going to be that number one guy. You thought he was going to be there forever, and it just wasn't the case. Same with Ryan Kerrigan. He flipped sides and he went to the Eagles at one point. So at the end of the day, business is business, and Jonathan Allen, you are taking up a lot of cap space. I don't think you're worth $17 million to my cap space this upcoming year after you're starting to get up there in age, one of the oldest guys on the D-line, one of the oldest guys on our team, and you haven't been progressing. 3 sacks over the last 8 games he has played. Yes, he got injured with the pectoral muscle. He was out for a lot of games. We thought he was out for the season. It was reported that he was out for the season. And I respect that he fought back. He fought back to come back and actually play for our team because he seen what was going on. He wanted to be a part of what we were doing this year. And I know for him, I was heartbroken because I know Jonathan Allen, the type of guy that wants to be there for his squad and be there for his team. So I don't want to know. I want to hear y'all out there. What did you think? Like, what do you think about this move? Should we have gotten rid of Deron Payne? Mathematically, it just doesn't work out. He gets paid a lot of money. Deron Payne gets paid a lot of money, and there's a lot of dead cap if we lose him. Yes, he was another one of those banged up ones. He couldn't play in the NFC Championship. I think if we get Jonathan Allen at his healthiest, Deron Payne at his healthiest, Saquon doesn't do that. I'm sorry. He doesn't. He might do it. He might. I'm going to be real. Saquon whooped our ass this year. We got ran on this year. We got punished up front. And plus, we got the rookie. Remember, we drafted the rookie in Newton, Sedarian Newton. I don't know what his name is, the rookie. So we already have plans of replacing Jonathan Allen anyways. So let's do it now and keep pushing this thing on. Let's just be real with each other. Hey, look, you did get injured. This is a new regime. It's a lot of new guys here now. You don't got that high respect amongst the front office like you once did with Snyder and the people you used to do every day. That's the part of business. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of situations where quarterbacks are going quarterbacks are in a franchise. It happened to Cam Newton. When a quarterback is in the franchise and the front office changed and they didn't draft you and you just getting rid of just because of that. Like you might have even been good because I feel like Cam Newton still had a couple years with the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers did not put a lie around Cam Newton when he was at his most highest of heights. They didn't, and they're doing it right now with Bryce Young. And this ain't no Panther stream, but I'm making you see what I'm making here. Jonathan Allen. It's just franchise has changed. We need the space. If we're gonna compete with the Philadelphia Eagles, we need to bring everything. And when I mean bring everything, because these guys are scared, y'all. These guys are scared. There was a report today, and I want to see if we can get it up on Twitter, that the Eagles are going to try to stop us from getting Myles Garrett. If they think we're close to trading Myles Garrett, they're going to snake us. They're going to try to offer them more to get Myles Garrett over us because they know, bro, they are scared of JD5. So look at this. Let me look at this report. Eagles trying to get Myles Garrett over the Commanders. So here he. Let's see. For DN Myles Garrett. No, not that. Here we go. NFL rumors on Twitter. The Commanders and Eagles are expected to make huge offers to try to land Myles Garrett. Then there was a report. Boom. JPA football. You know this one if you're an actual football head. This is actual actual good site for a football fan. The rumors, the Eagles could potentially try to snake the Commanders if they think Washington is close to trading for Myles Garrett by jumping in and making the offer they can't refuse. And which I think that is smoke in the air. It's smoke in the air. You just doing that so we're scared to not try to get Myles Garrett. I don't give a fuck. My team can offer more. It will offer more money. It will offer more draft picks than you. They will. Yes, you got players. You do have players. But there's something fishy going on if the fucking Eagles land Myles Garrett over us. And I know we will do whatever it takes for Myles Garrett to not be on the Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all already got Saquon. You already got Devontae Smith. You already got A.J. Brown. You already got the best O-line in football. I'm going to give you the respect for respect is due, but you're not getting Myles Garrett. It's our time to shine, and it's our time to put BTA belt to ass to these Philadelphia Eagles. And if you with me, you know you with me, bro. And I think that's some snake shit. It's what an Eagles team would. And I think it's some animosity there. I don't like this team. I hate them worse than the Cowboys at this point. Because I remember at a point in time that the Cowboys, at a certain point in time, we were so bad, bro. I don't care. We were so bad, and you know, and you're going to get me because we're gonna go through all that, bro. We feeling that feeling. Now, I know y'all out there. Y'all got these feelings. When you was a Redskins fan, back then, at a certain point, it was just like, beat the Cowboys, cool. We know we getting our ass whooped throughout the season, but at least if we can beat the Cowboys, that was our playoff win. And I'm gonna give it to y'all straight up. And I'm not running away from that. We knew what we was, but we know our future is bright. Like, don't be crying us like we just trash now. Nah, y'all are scared, and this is what you have to do to try to get Myles Garrett. This is what you have to do. You got to try to snake us to get Myles Garrett, and this jersey looks horrible on him. He does not look good in burgundy and white and green. He does not look it. Let's go burgundy and gold. Put burgundy and gold on my boy Myles Garrett. And I'm telling you, we're stopping. And he's a stopper, bro. That's the thing. He's going to stop him. And my bad if y'all didn't get to see the report, bro. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I ain't gonna lie. I'm locked in. But I'm a little bit too locked in, if you feel me. But here is the report. If you did not see the report that I was talking about, because I was energetic, if you know what I'm saying, we talking football, the Eagles will try to snake us for Myles Garrett. And you heard my rant. You heard what I was talking about. You felt what I was talking about. We cannot, if they offer more, then we offer even more. Because they cannot get a guy like this Myles Garrett. And yes, the GM says that he's not moving on. The Browns GM came out. He already said it again. I will not be moving Myles Garrett, but that's just, we know the business in football. The fans have been committed to football. We know some smoke in the air bullshit when we hear it. He does not deserve to be with the Cleveland Browns. Y'all just gave a quarterback $275 million. He has a $72 million cap hit this upcoming year, and he cannot play any games. He played in a goose egg of games next year for your franchise. They're talking about y'all need to pick up Kirk Cousins and Aaron Rodgers. Myles Garrett don't want that shit. But this is some of what the Browns GM talked about in Myles Garrett situation with Adam Peters, and actually hear his conversation about what he said about Jonathan Allen and how it broke down the conversation they had with the camp and all that. But this is right here, what I'm about to play is a report from the Browns GM about Myles Garrett and him seeming that he is not going to trade Myles Garrett. He comes out again.
Yeah, Tony, I think if trade requests, they happen across the league all the time, and I think at times for individual players that they'll have some interest.
Shout out Awesomeness Sports in the chat. Appreciate you joining back in the chat. I appreciate you, and you feeling me when I'm talking about this. If you heard the reports about the Eagles trying to snake us, they really tried to snake us for real. They trying to offer more, bro, and I'm not going for it. But back to GM talking about how he's not moving on from Myles Garrett, and who knows? Do we move away from Myles Garrett? Or we still try to push this guy? Is he throwing a fake smoke screen like he's not trying to get rid of Myles Garrett? Let's listen.
During different parts of their career, where they're a young player, a veteran player, things like that. It's not unusual. It's not the first for us. It won't be probably won't be the last. It's not the first across the league, but we respect. We appreciate Myles, and like I said, we're not interested in it.
First of all, can a nigga speak up? Like, my bad, but like, you the speakers here, nigga. Like, it's Mike's here. Who's this camera guy? But he basically talks about how he's not trading Myles Garrett. He don't even sound right. He don't even sound right.
Organization, really good person. He's an awesome player.
All right, let's look up Adam Peters and talk about Jonathan Allen. The reason why Jonathan Allen will not be with the team with us next year. Jonathan Allen seems to be out of Washington. It seems like we're done with Jonathan Allen. Does this break your heart? Are you okay with Jonathan Allen just getting crazy? Like, and there's a lot of, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell the truth. And I'm not going at no fan base or nothing like that, but there's a lot of motherfuckers who I didn't see out there at the stadium. I didn't see out there actually chanting the team on what we was some shit. Yes, we was some shit, so we was hiding a little bit. But I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I shout out to the real ones who were still rocking it, who was still with their team, who stayed down for real, still wore their jerseys on Sundays. And now we up. So, like I said, I'm not liking the Jonathan Allen kind of slander. Yes, he went through injury, played pretty bad. He does have a $17 million cap hit. So I'm saying, yes, get rid of him. Business-wise, it's nothing we could do, Jonathan Allen. It's nothing we could do business-wise. guys, you have to go. You have to leave. But let's listen in right quick to Adam Peters. And then we'll get to any comments about the Ron Johnson section, about what y'all feel about Jonathan Allen being gone, about De'Ami Brown. We talked a little bit about this. Should we replace De'Ami Brown? Do we actually keep this guy? Because he's a guy that we need to bring back. He played really good in the playoffs, but I don't know. The 4 years, and I could give him the benefit of doubt. It was with a shitty franchise. It was with a shitty Snyder that he had those quiet-ass 4 years and then came back and actually did something in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, actually got going. And what do you feel about the Eagles trying to snake us? They talk about they're going to offer more than us if we try to get Myles Garrett, if they feel like we're close to getting Myles Garrett. It's crazy to me.
Decisions and things you have to come up with are always tough, right? And with John, who's been a great player as a commander, as a football teamer, and a red.
Sorry, I can't hear. We can get on YouTube. I know you got to show you all this on YouTube. I can't hear nothing. These guys are not speaking up for shit. Let's go to YouTube. They're going to copyright me, but who gives a fuck? It's right there, but I don't know. Let's just listen in right here on Adam Peters. Right here. Fuck it.
Thanks for coming. Before we get started, I just wanted to say and thank somebody, and Martin Mayhew, just people in the.
Sorry, Martin Mayhew. I respect you. I don't know if anybody had that word fire for us. I don't know him. Sorry. I appreciate him, though.
Wanted to stay, and we couldn't have done what we did last year without him. He was instrumental in everything we did in terms of the draft, free agency. He made a lot of big deals in free agency, and he was just a great friend and great confidant. Just a great.
Oh, just a bunch of nothing. Who's asking these questions at the combine, chat?
This morning that you granted John Allen permission to seek trade. What went into that decision? What are the conversations been?
Yeah, that is true. We have done that.
I think he's talking about Jonathan Allen right here. We found it.
That decision. What are the conversations been?
Yeah, that is true. We have done that, and with John, he's another person who's been a great commander, a great person for this franchise, and he's going in the last year of his deal, and wanted to give.
And just like what he said, bro, he's been a great Redskin. He's been a great commander. He's been a great player. So I don't want to hear no disrespect or any type of anything towards Deron Payne. He's just one of the guys that got chosen to lead. That's it. You get a new franchise in there, and I know we talked about this earlier. And awesomeness. Go back to the start of the stream, bro. I had a spider on my head to start stream, bro. That's insane. I had a spider on the top of my head. I had a black hat on, and it was a spider right here. What that mean, bro? Somebody look that up. Somebody look that up in the chat. If you got a spider on your forehead, I feel like that's some mystical stuff or something, like something going on. I could have turned into Spider-Man. You see the mask? I almost turned into Spider-Man. But let me chill out. But you hear him right there, bro. I don't want no slander. I don't want to hear no slander. No slander on Jonathan Allen. His cap hit is bad. We have to get rid of a guy like this. You got to bring in, if you want to bring in players like T. Higgins, give a chance at him, even though we haven't talked about that yet. And T. Higgins, him getting basically, they're preparing to franchise tag T. Higgins, which I think is total bullshit. and you shouldn't be able to do that. The MLB, they don't have a franchise tag. The NBA, they have $300 million contracts between the baseball and NBA, and there's no franchise tags on any of those niggas. But we got franchise tags on our NFL players, bro. Where's the players committee? Where's these people that's supposed to be standing up for players' rights, bro? Like, how do you can't franchise tag a player if you don't you see what he's done, and that's a bailout. And T. Higgins shouldn't agree to that. And if I would be pissed if T. Higgins agrees to something like that. He should force his way out and say, "Hey, look, pay me, bro. I want it long term." You seen with Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase had to put on like some insurance to where he gets $50 million if he gets hurt. Luckily, he did something smart like that, like to get that insurance. So that's a smart move by him and his team. Whoever let him know to do this, and business wise for Jamar Chase. But with T. Higgins, he needs to do something like that too. Is that my phone? It sound like some VTO. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, let's get back into Adam Peters. And what he said, what he was talking about, Jonathan.
In his representation, Blake Baratz, who's a really good agent, they just talked about it and said wanted to be able to explore opportunities, and so we let them do that. We're staying in contact with them, every day. I got just texted them this morning, and really everything's still on the table in terms of whether it's a trade or anything we're staying here. We're still going through that kind of early in the stages. We haven't done a lot of exploring yet, but that's kind of where we're at right now. Do you feel like you need to reach a resolution before free agency starts? We haven't really set any deadlines. We're just going to stay in contact.
And now that I'm listening to this, bro, I think this is what we should do. We honestly, okay, we're willing to trade him. We're willing to trade. They're willing to trade Myles Garrett. I'm not saying this, and stop me right now. Don't be like, what? You think that's enough to get Myles Garrett? I don't think that's enough, but we can include him. That's an improvement. There's still some. You get a great player. Jonathan Allen is no scrub. He's not trash. He was hurt this year, point blank. I think he's a two-time Pro Bowler. He's still a great D tackle, but he's not what he was in his contract right now. They could get a player if we add him into the Myles Garrett package, and then put in some first, put in some maybe a late third, fourth, putting something like that. Give him some type of capital, and that can add to a Myles Garrett trade. You feel me? Because we have the picks. We do have the picks. We just traded for Lattimore. And if I was doing this, Garrett Wilson is the guy that we should eye on. That is the guy that we need to eye on in free agency. We're going to get to free agency because it's coming up. People are starting to get contracts. We've seen Shakir for the Bills get a contract. So the free agency is finna heat up for real. And we have the cap space. We got the cap space to have more into it. And we got the cap space that we're going to release with Jonathan Allen and his $15 million cap hit. So basically, I'm telling you, we in business, bro. We in business. And if anybody joining now did not see the contract, we'll go back to the contract. This is his contract. This is his contract terms. And this is what he's had when we signed him for a 4-year deal. Back when, he was actually a rookie, and he was in his bag when he was a rookie, but he's been god awful these last couple years with us. 4 years, and he signed a $30 million signing bonus, bro. A $30 million signing bonus. So everything really got up front with him. His $15 million for this year is not guaranteed. So it's only good. Average salary $18 million, contract total $72 million, and he's entering into his 2026 season. And entering the 2025 season, and you see that right there, salary. If we pay him $15 million, no bonus, and really is really guaranteed for real. So let's not get rid of a guy like that, and it's just business, and that's all it is. It's just really business. And sorry if y'all didn't see what I was talking about for the third damn time. It's just on this fucking PC. You gotta go from fucking. I'm the only one doing this shit. I ain't Shannon. I ain't any of these niggas. I don't got a team. It's just your look. It's you and me. It's you and me having a conversation. So hey, if I fuck up, I'm just human. You feel me? That's all we are. It's just human. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing. But yes, this is his contract, average salary, signing bonus. None of his money is guaranteed this year. And I think we're good on a guy like that. If we can add cap space and get some of these guys, you know what I'm saying? We want these big guys. We got to free up this cap space.
Blake will, and so we'll reconvene there. But I think that the two main things is we're always going to do what's best for our organization, but we also want to do right by John too. And so those things are important to us.
A lot of early success last season with a lot of young talent on this roster. A lot of people drafted from this, from being this big. How important for you as free agency in the coming months to balance it out with some veteran talent to kind of get this team to the next level?
Yeah, that's a great question, and we always want to build through the draft, and we'll continue to do that. But in the situation we're in, we got 28 free agents. I think it's 28, so we got a lot of holes again on our.
Bro, 28 free agents is a lot, bro. I ain't gonna lie, 28 free agents is a whole lot. That is a whole lot, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all go tune in to my other stuff, my other content, to my NFC Championship games. You know what I'm saying? It's great content. I go to the games, fan interaction, trivia still, just getting in touch with the fan base. You know what I'm saying? This all of my videos in my long form. So if you go check out the long form content in my video catalog, you can go to my playlist and watch my videos. You can also watch my live streams. I'm on here every time there's some news broken about the Commanders. I try to get it in, try to post constantly on shorts. Another short will be dropping tomorrow. So hey, look, tune into your boy. Stay tuned into your boy. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, share it to any of your friends out there. And hey, we at it. De'Ami Brown. And we will say this. And then after I say this, we'll probably get up out of here. De'Ami Brown. It's very shaky to me. And he's one of the 28. Let's see can we get the list of free agents? Let's see if I can get the list up here of free agents. I'm gonna share my screen on time this time. And let's try to see if we can look at the list of free agents that we have to offer or need to reconstruct their contract or actually sign them to a contract. Commanders. I know we gotta bring back Bobby. We gotta bring back Ertz. That's guaranteed. Jeremy Chin, guaranteed. We need a safety. We cannot lose a safety. We already lost Cameron Curl. Hold on. Let's go to the tracker up here. Okay, list of 2025 free agents. This is the list of the 2025 free agents for the Washington Commanders this year. Starting with Bobby Wagner. He's definitely going to be another cheap guy. And he's efficient. I think he made All-Pro. I'm not sure. I think he's All-Pro, but he definitely played All-Pro this year, bro. Bobby Wagner was lit. He was insane this year, yo. So respect out to Bobby. Still got it in him. And just like fucking 40-year-old LeBron James, and you sit up under my t-shirt. You feel me? We about to get it. We about to put BTA to Dallas tonight with Luka, with their own player. That shit gonna be hilarious. Then we got Marcus Mariota, which was a great piece. This was a move that I was very surprised by the by the Commanders making that. And this is not a move that a lot of franchise make. Maybe we just new to it, to add a great backup quarterback just like we did. That's kind of been, because backup quarterbacks are very valuable. Your starting quarterback, at least a couple of them go down. You seen Dak out. We seen Dak out this year. We seen Tua be out this year. I'm not wishing nothing on JD5, but it's always good to have some insurance behind your quarterback, especially if he's a runner. Jeremy Chin, have to get the safety back. Jeremy Chin, a big hitter. He can move. He's fast. He goes left to right. He can cover. I'm telling you, Jeremy Chin has to be a re-sign for us. And I'm expecting a lot of these guys to re-sign. I'm expecting Bobby to say, hey, look, I'm re-signing here, bro. I want to stay here. Jeremy Chin, I'm expecting him to be like, look, man, bro, get all the money, the extra money they's trying to send me. You sending me only $500,000 more. I'm trying to be with my guys. You know what I'm saying? This is what I built. We built and we got to the NFC Championship, though. So I'm expecting a lot of guys to say, hey, look, we want to stay here. This is not a place we don't want to just not be at. Okay. KJ Osborne, we tried to bring him in all late. I think we got him from the Patriots, maybe. I'm not sure. KJ Osborne is definitely a name I'm familiar with, but we did bring him in, tried to do something with him. Just didn't get the ball. He couldn't get the ball. I think he was on the field. Caitlin Farrell, probably a guy that we can get rid of. I'm not going to lie. That we can add, especially if we try to get Miles Garrett. So maybe he's a guy that takes a cheap one. Tressway, gotta bring my boy back. Gotta bring Tress back for sure. For sure, you bring him back. You gotta bring him back. This is a difficult one right here, and this is all the free agency list. I'll repeat again. This is all the people that we have in free agency in 2025 that we need to re-sign or we need to mutually let go. All these guys, bro, we got to the NFC Championship together, but we all can't stay. We all can't stay. Some of you guys just have to move on, and that's just business is business. We're trying to add some pieces. JD5 is the best in year one, NFC Championship run in a rebuild year. We have to stack the deck for my Brody. We have to get a great defense. We have to get a great offense and back-to-back BTA to the Eagles. I swear. Dante Fowler Jr., Edge, Commanders, you know what I'm saying? He had a great year. Dante Fowler had a great year, and it's a guy that if we do re-sign him, I am okay with that. Adding Dante Fowler back to what he did last year, especially, you got to bring a guy like that back after what he did, 10, 11 sacks or something like that. He had a great year in Dante Fowler. Michael Davis, get his bum ass the fuck up out of here. Get him the fuck up out of here, chat. He was terrible. That man was god-awful. I'm sorry to do the man like that, but he was terrible. Zach Ertz, for sure. That's a boom. That's one. I'm put Dante in there, 2. I'm going to put Chin, 3. Mariota, I think he'll stay. If he thinks he's going to be a backup somewhere else, then he'll stay. I'm going to circle 4 for Mariota because he was a key piece. I'm going to go 5 here, Bobby Wagner. That's 5 re-signs. If we lose Mariota, then we got JD5. Just bring in another veteran QB that's been playing quarterback for a while, that can see shit JD can. And the thing is, Mariota is he's definitely boosting up JD. You know what I'm saying? So I'm loving that. So I'm gonna go 5. We're getting to some key pieces down here. We're getting to the juice down here. I ain't gonna lie. Cornelius Lucas, left tackle. Our O-line was not bad. I know we want to add to the O-line. We definitely got to add to the O-line, but keep some of our guys that are blocking well, and I think Cornelius Lucas was a good guy. Michael Dieter. I'm not sure if he's a good depth guy and you're trying to remove him and put in Trent Scott got to come back, bro. Trent Scott got to come back. Some of these guys, they were definitely out there putting in work. I ain't gonna lie. And hopefully we can get that guy Cosme back. He was a good fit. And I'm pretty sure he came in and actually did well after that. Noah Igmiat, bro, I'm not saying his last name. Fuck it. Something and Nagami. I'm not even gonna try that shit. Shout out Noah. Shout out Noah though. He was definitely I feel like he didn't have some key plays. So who knows if this guy is getting re-signed? A lot of these guys just cannot come back. Zacchaeus, you had a great year. My boy Zacchaeus, bro. Zacchaeus, you remember the touchdown with the Eagles? Big play after big play. You know what I'm saying? He was making some key plays, even though we wasn't looking at him as no top receiver. He had probably was going to be gone. Benjamin St. Juice, you're gone. We don't have to say nothing there, but Benjamin St. Juice, you know what I'm saying? You was a tall receiver. We was, you know what I'm saying? We might need to move him to the slot, but if you're a free agent, we might need to let you bounce. We might need to go to the draft and let St. Juice walk. Jamison Crowder, veteran guy, had the Eagles game again. We go back to that. Game-winning drive. Game-winning. Didn't he have like a long kick return? He almost got a kick return or something. Like, nah, we got to keep him in there. But he was fairly injured this year, and we just need consistency at that kick return spot because we've seen that happen with McNichols. I don't know why the fuck he's back there returning kicks, comes out there and fumbles in the NFC Championship. Straight bullshit. De'Ami Brown, that's a shake. When I'm shaking, you see me shaking my mouse. Do you see me shaking my mouse? I don't know if y'all can see my mouse. I don't think y'all can see my mouse. This is a shaky one in De'Ami Brown. I say playoff De'Ami. I have a nickname for him. If he takes a team healthy deal, I'm bringing back De'Ami, make him our third, 2/4, because we probably try out a couple receivers. I ain't gonna lie. Because he will act good. De'Ami will act good to Higgins and Terry if we get Higgins or one of these guys and who's a great receiver out there that we might be looking at. Like T Higgins at the top of the market, then you got Stephon, you got Keenan's out there, even though the Bears were just terrible. I think the quarterback and the O-line was just terrible. Keenan is not a bad receiver. We know what he could do when he had Justin Herbert. Let's be real. Noah Brown, Hail Mary catch. So some of these guys in here had moments with us that we just cannot forget. And Noah Brown is one of those guys that, bro, he had that moment, like a great moment. And he had like some big catch hands. Like, so it's a hard one between De'Ami, but I think De'Ami's younger. Noah Brown is a little bit older, so he probably go young here in that one. Jeff Driscoll, probably let him walk. Sorry, buddy. Jeremy McNichols, we might probably just let you walk. The thing is, McNichols, we had, like I said, we didn't have so many moments, bro. McNichols, we seen that at the goal line for him to get us the last touchdown against the Lions in the divisional round. He had so much key plays, Jeremy McNichols. So if he comes back, I'm not mad with that, but it depends on when it's only a 53-man roster. 53-man roster, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So we can't be bringing back any guys just because you had moments. You know what I'm saying? What was your consistency? And was your consistency there? I'm not sure. I just didn't see you that much on the field, but when you did come in, you made plays. Zane Gonzalez, I kind of like Buddy. He was fidgeting and shit. Wasn't he the one fidgeting and shit with his feet and shit? I actually think that makes us like he's our key player. It's okay. He has a little. That's our guy. You know what I'm saying? And he's known for that. So it's kind of like he stands out. You know what I'm saying? You want a kind of a guy that stands out. Like, you don't have to be normal. Don't fit like LeBron say. Don't fit in. fit the fuck out. And Zane Gonzalez is one of those guys that is like, he has something to him to where he does something and people watch him. You know what I'm saying? It's not a clown show, but it's something for him. You feel me? That's what it counts. Austin Seibert, you remember he won us a game against the Giants of just kicking straight field goals. That's a moment in the year that we needed him. He came through. We won a game with this guy, and I don't think he was bad. He definitely went with injury, let it down, missed the kick against the field goal. He missed the field goal kick against the Cowboys, and you can't do that. You can't miss an extra point after Terry McLaurin just had his Santana Moss moment. Went down the sideline and almost won that bitch for us. Really went into overtime, and we would have put BTA to the Cowboys. Bill to ass. John Bates, tough blocker as a tight end. Really haven't done that much as a tight end catching the ball, but sometimes it's not all about catching. Sometimes you want those big guys to be in there, and they'll fake you out, and then they get open. You know what I'm saying? We had a touchdown to Trent Scott. That's a moment. That's the guy. That's what I said. Some of these free agents are guys that had really key players. Trent Scott, yes, I think he's caught the touchdown against the Bengals, first game. You know what I'm saying? Those are key moments that we needed from those guys, and that they really stepped up and we won games because of those guys. So it's kind of hard. And some of these guys might break my heart when they leave because they're like, damn, Noah Brown, he had the Hail Mary catch. You know what I'm saying? Chris Rodriguez, I feel like you've been holding on to this guy for a long time. I say you walk any of those guys, these guys down here. I'm just not sure about any of these guys down here, but that's the free agency list. Over 28 people, as Adam Peters said, that we have in free agency. So, and we can see the future. Let's see the future. Terry's a free agent in 2026. I forgot we signed him to a 3-year deal. I bet you we're going to re-sign Terry McLaurin this offseason. We're going to extend him. Andrew Wiley has to come back. Austin Eckler, we're losing so many dogs next year. The next free agency, we need some bread. I ain't gonna lie. B-Rob, and I don't want to get into him. He might need to walk. That's my dog, though. He had some good games, but I don't know. It's just not breaking out. After fucking Saquon they put BTA to us, I just feel like we need a better running back. After Jahmyr Gibbs danced all over our fucking defense, I just feel like we need a better running back. We got Marshawn Lattimore up to 2027. That's crazy. That's why we traded for him like that. You want a guy on contract for real. Frankie Louvu, we got him for a minute. Duran, we got him for a minute. Armstrong, we got him for a minute. But Yades, that's good. We got him for a minute. Nick Allen Brady, we got him for a minute. Yeah. JD not up for a minute. JD not a free agent till 2028, and he will be the highest paid quarterback by 2026. He will be extended in 2026. I bet you that. Right, 2026 we'll sign him. But that's it for us today. Shout out Warren Allen, HTTC, bro. I appreciate you. Hail to the Commanders joining into the chat today and talk about some Washington Commanders free agency problems. What do we need to resign? Jonathan Allen, he's getting let go. How do we feel about this? He was the captain of our team, a guy that's been going through ups and downs with us, the greats to the great games, to the trash games, to the scrutiny of the team name. Like, we just been through a lot with Jonathan Allen. One of those guys that I do wish him the best. When he goes off and plays somewhere else, just please don't play in our division. Thank you very much. Because I don't need you starting to go off on us after, like we just said, nah. We ain't done that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? We ain't done that to you. But I don't know. He might feel some type of way. This is a guy that's been through a lot. Now that we getting good, I can't be on y'all team. I'll feel some type of way too. But hey, look, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all keep doing y'all thing out there. Y'all keep striving. Y'all keep pushing. Y'all keep doing whatever you're doing out there to your best quality, to your best self. And I bet you, your best mindset will come out of it. And y'all keep living life. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. I thank y'all. Y'all keep tuning into the streams every time we got some damn news going on. I had a spider on my head. Y'all go back and watch the start of the video. I had a spider on my hat right here, on my black hat. A spider flew down, dropped on it. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. God bless.